Every day he used to go to the store, as he called it. I'd say every day, most days.
Which is Harrods.
It was his Harrods. So depending where he was, if he was in his London residence, we'd drive there. If he was in his family home south of London, we'd go in a helicopter, or you'd drive there and be waiting for him, you know. So there was a system that we had of getting to the store. But every time he went, he would walk the floor, we used to call it. He's walking the floor. You didn't know which door he was going to go in. You didn't know which floor he was going to walk, but he would do it. Sometimes it would take 15 minutes. Sometimes it might take 2 hours, and he'd just go around. You didn't know which floor. He'd just go in there. He's obviously got something on his mind, and he'd just walk round. And it was an incredible experience when you first do it. So he's got one bodyguard at the front and maybe 4 around him. All the security's working, and as you're walking through the store, it's jammers, right? Harrods, it's packed with people.
Always.
We're just making our way through them. Sometimes at a lick, you know, we're going pretty fast here, and people are getting not shoved out the way, but guided. And sometimes you're obviously going, and sometimes you wouldn't say a word. So anybody, just look, maybe say hi to a shopper or something like that. You're like, what? Anyway, this one day he's walking along and he just stops in his tracks and he looks over at something and he goes to a stand of umbrellas that you could hardly see. And one was the wrong way. It was the sharp end up. So over he goes, picks out this umbrella.
Out of how many? There must be thousands of umbrellas there.
Yeah, he just sees this in this massive store. And he'd do this from time to time, but this one I really remembered quite distinctly because when he goes into the department staff, you could see them almost shaking in the boots. Like, I hope everything's right, because if it's not, he's going to tell us. So he gets this woman in who was there. He says to her, beckons her over. So we let her in. And he said, go and get your boss right now. So off she went. So the department head or whatever comes down.
Panicking.
And he let him have it. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Straight to the top and in front of everybody. He let him have it. Now, we now know that's not the best thing to do for morale. And I get that. And I would have dealt with it slightly differently. But I thought, how's he seen that? How did he see that? His attention to detail
meticulous.
was insane.